Hi, welcome to Ask Greg. Your questions, our answers. This week's question comes from Luke in Lincoln, California. And Luke says, hey, how do I determine if buying or renting is right for me? Well, I look at it from two different perspectives. One's from kind of a personal goal perspective, and the other one's from more of a financial perspective. So let's talk briefly about both of those. From a personal goal perspective, you have to look at your family. Do you want to be close to your family? Is your family in the area that you currently live in? Or is it something that maybe down the road you'll want to relocate to? It's a great thing to consider when buying versus renting. Number two, your career. Where are you at in your career? Are you ready kind of to settle down? Or do you think that there's more opportunity for you elsewhere? Children. Do you have children? Do they go to the schools? Do they play sports locally? Another factor to consider when you're determining whether you're going to be here for the long haul or not. And community. Are you invested in the community? Are you integrated in the community? And do you want to continue to be in this community? Another great thing to think about when you're considering buying versus renting. Then from a financial perspective, you always have to look at the cost savings. Oftentimes it's actually cheaper to own a home than it is to rent a home. Now there's other things involved there because you have maintenance issues that you might not have to deal with when you're renting, but something that we need to sit down and kind of talk about from a big, larger perspective to understand that. Tax benefits. There's definitely tax benefits to owning a home, and we want to add that to the big equation when we're considering buying versus renting. And number three, investment. Is this something that you plan on staying in for the long haul, or is it something that you could possibly be selling soon down the road, and that's going to help us decide the factor. So it's not just a financial factor that you look at, it's not just a personal goal factor, it's all of those things that you look at, you put it all together, you talk about it with your real estate professional, and that's how you make the decision on whether it's right to buy or rent. Thanks Luke and Lincoln for that question. Of course, if you have any questions, you can always email them to us at info@smartclickrealty.com. That's this week's episode of Ask Greg. Thanks a lot.